Welcome to the Olivier Awards 2025 with Mastercard from the Royal Albert Hall. Please welcome your hosts, Beverley Knight and Billy Porter.
They call you Lady Luck, but there is room for doubt. At times, you have a very unladylike way of running out.
You're on this date with me. The pickings have been lush, and yet before this evening is over, you might give me the brush.
You might forget your manners. You may refuse to stay. That we can do is pray. Come on, put your hands together. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Look, be a lady tonight. Look, be a lady tonight. Oh, look, if you've ever
Ooh, yeah. All right. Let a gentleman see how nice and you can be. Oh, I seen the way you treated other guys you've been with. Oh, look, be a lady with me. Escort. It isn't fair, it is nice.
A lady doesn't wander over the room and blow on some other guy's dice. Oh, yeah.
Let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby. I'm the sister you walked in with. Look, be a lady tonight.
Oh, be a lady tonight. Oh, be a lady tonight. Look, if you've ever been a lady to begin with, be a lady.
Let a gentleman see how nice a day you can be.
Thank you. Y'all like that? Y'all like that?
Thank you so much. You know what, Billy? I don't think these guys knew they was coming to church
They didn't know
today.
it was coming to church.
Oh, yeah.
Today. And thank you to the House Gospel Choir with Nikki Brown on the Hammond organ and the BBC Concert Orchestra led by the wonderful Gareth Valentine.
So, welcome everyone to the Royal Albert Hall for the Olivier Awards 2025, sponsored by Mastercard.
What a show we have in store this evening. But tell me, Lady Beverley, are you feeling lucky tonight?
Well, I've been nominated for an Olivier Award 3 times.
Okay.
And I've won one.
All right.
But now, for the first time ever, I'm actually hosting the Oliviers. So yes, I am feeling damn lucky. How about you, Lady Billy? Are you feeling lucky?
Well, I have not won an Olivier yet.
Yet.
But I have won an Emmy, a Grammy, 3 Tonys. And I've been practicing my hosting skills by playing the MC in Cabaret at the Kit Kat Club. So I'm feeling very lucky.
The MC in Cabaret, that is a huge, massive role.
Yes.
Now, I am playing the godmother of rock and roll, Sister Rosetta Tharpe, in Marie and Rosetta at the Rose Theatre real soon. I'm so excited. So you've got to tell me your secrets.
Baby, you don't want to know my secrets.
Maybe not.
Wait, didn't we do something this past Friday?
We did do something on Friday.
Was it a single possibly that was dropped?
We released a single, honey.
Yeah, and what's it called?
Never Say Never.
And where can you find it?
Everywhere.
You can find music. Go get our single. Yes, it's a shameless plug. Thank you very much. Now back to our regularly scheduled programming.
That's right. So, it is wonderful to be here. We're going to have an amazing time tonight because we have an incredible show lined up with brilliant performances from the likes of Fiddler on the Roof, Oliver, and Starlight Express.
Yes, and of course, we have the awards to give out as we celebrate what has been a great year in British theatre.
Absolutely right. And that is down to so many people. The crew, the stage managers, the ticket sellers, the ushers, literally thousands of people work in theatre. So thank you to everyone who plays their part. We see you all up there too.
And we also see some pretty gorgeous people in the house tonight.
I am looking at one right now. Come on.
Oh, thank you, you too. But I'm talking about the audience.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what a sea of gorgeousness. And
Gorgeous people.
Out there, I see Adrian Brody.
Yes, we do.
Come on.
2-time Oscar award-winning Adrian Brody, give it up.
2-time.
Give it up. And look, the waves have parted, and I can see Kenneth B, possibly my co-star from Cabaret, Marisha Wallace.
Yes!
Not since Liza, my darlings. Not since Liza. Y'all better go out and get your seats, honey, because we only there till May 24th. So get your seats.
And I'm co-signing that. And coming into view on the crest of a wave, I can see Mira Sayal. Hey! Hey! How am you, Bob? All right, am ya? How been ya? You all right? Ah, smashing. Good to see you, love.
Okay, and I thought I was the one they might have trouble understanding. Now, it's been 40 years since the award ceremony was renamed after the legendary actor, Sir Laurence Olivier.
Yes, and before that, it was known as the Society of West End Theatre Awards.
Or the Sweat Awards.
Yes, and as a woman of a certain age, let me tell you, I would have cleaned up if that was still what it was called. Give me my lifetime achievement. Where is it?
You do know that there's a such thing as menopause, right?
So that's where my HRT patches went. But also...
You're getting it, right? It's rolling. Okay.
But also, 40 years ago, one of the all-time great musicals was nominated for Best Musical, Les Mis. But it didn't win the Olivier.
What? Are you kidding? What a terrible injustice.
Yep.
However, the original Broadway production did win the Tony, though, so just saying.
Yes, I thought you might mention that. But fear not. We are going to be making up for it tonight with a special performance at the end of the show.
Do you hear the people sing? I'm sorry, it's a tick. I can't wait for that. But before we get going with the awards, I want to say something a little serious. Is that okay?
The floor is yours.
So there's a lot of stuff going on in the world at the moment. A lot of it is not great. These are very challenging times. But I take inspiration from the words of one of my favorite writers, the late, great Toni Morrison. There is no time for despair, no place for self-pity, no need for silence, no room for fear. We speak, we write, we do language. This is how civilizations heal. I know the world is bruised and bleeding, and though it is important not to ignore its pain, it's also critical to refuse to succumb to its malevolence. This is precisely the time when artists go to work. So, my people, are y'all ready to go to work?
Let's go.
Work. Then you gotta work. Okay, so let's go to work.
Yes. Our first award this evening is the Cunard Best Revival, and presenting it, fresh from their sellout run of The Seagull at the Barbican, are the stars of Steven Soderbergh's new release, Black Bag. This evening, they're back together again for what I am sure will be their finest performance yet. Please welcome Kate Blanchett and Tom Burke.
We are very thrilled to be here.
Indeed.
All the productions nominated were entirely original and formidable revivals. I have been told...
No, you go.
It was explained to us it would be a courtesy to explain why we've both accessorized in the manner of presidential bodyguards. The reasons for this are twofold. The first is, and this is a little-known fact, it's great for a pub quiz. Kate and I moonlight as each other's personal security. It makes an event, a public event such as this, quite complicated. Were a gunshot to ring out right now, we would both assume the Kevin Costner role. And be liable to give each other concussion. The other reason is we finished doing The Seagull last night.
It was rather a late night.
Yeah.
And the nominees for Best Revival are...
Cunard Best Revival. The Importance of Being Earnest at the National Theatre, Littleton. Machinal at the Old Vic. Oedipus at the Wyndham's Theatre. Waiting for Godot at the Theatre Royal Haymarket.
And the Olivier goes to Oedipus.
Wow, hello. I have 40 seconds. I'd love you to imagine that there's a big army of people behind me who made this work. The creative team and I, so that's Tom Gibbons, that's Tal Yarden, that's Natasha Chivers, that's Wojciech, and the great Hildegard Bechler. We first made this show in Amsterdam at the invitation of Ivo van Hove, and then amazingly got the chance to make it in English with a 24-carat team here. Both times very happily. Incredible cast that we had, led by Mark Strong and Leslie Manville. But we also had Gary MacDonald, we had Bhaskar Patel, we had Michael Gould. I've always wanted to have Michael Gould. I finally got Michael Gould. We had Fia Saban, we had Jordan Scowen, we had James Wilbraham, we had Samuel Brewer, we had Sarah Hazemi, and we had the incomparable June Watson. So we were just surrounded by class. We were supported by an incredible stage management team, Heidi, Lou, Ben, Natalie. Thank you all guys so much. This is everybody's work. It's also weird because both times we've done this show, we've had such a nice time. It turns out incest really brings people together. And it would be remiss of me to stop there. ITV are going to love that quote. That you're going to see that later on. But I have to say a special thank you to Sonia Friedman and to Charlie Bath, who were our producers. Sonia, every time I get to work with you, I learn something else. And watching you watch those actors this time, the care, the love that you felt for them and the work they were doing, I feel lucky to have you. We all, the team, felt lucky to have you. I think all of us in this industry is lucky to have Sonia Friedman. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And on behalf of the Oedipus team, thank you very much for this. Cheers, thank you.
Best Actor and Best Actress in a Supporting Role are our next two awards. And to present them, a pair of stunningly talented actors. She is currently starring in Backstroke at the Donmar Warehouse, and he is soon to be appearing alongside Jack Lowden in The Fifth Step at Soho Place. Please welcome Celia Emery and Martin Freeman.
Good evening. What a thrill to be here. It's just so overexciting. And I'm very excited to be able to give the Best Supporting Actor this gorgeous statue. But there are 4 nominees, and I don't understand how you can choose between these 4 handsome hunks. Am I allowed to say that? No. Well, I've said it. And the nominees for Best Supporting Actor are...
Best Actor in a Supporting Role. Jorge Bosch for Kyoto at Soho Place. Tom Eden for Waiting for Godot at Theatre Royal Haymarket. Elliot Levy for Giant at Jerwood Theatre downstairs at the Royal Court Theatre. Ben Whishaw for Bluets at Jerwood Theatre downstairs at the Royal Court Theatre.
And the winner is Elliot Levy for Giant.
thank you so much. Ridiculous. Really don't deserve it. Honestly, to get an award for having this much fun is wrong. And to be honest, I feel like all I did was, well, apart from saying the words, brilliant words by a brilliant writer, was sit in a dressing room with the great John Lithgow and play this, we played this name game. It was very involved. John imported it. It's called Botticelli. I say game, it's not. It's a way of life for us. And it's serious and highly competitive, but also I've realized in the interim, deeply unfair, because John Lithgow is absurdly clever. And he's spent this lifetime gathering all this knowledge, and the bastard has retained it. And he's got like an immediate recall. So, John, it's not fair. I don't think it's a level playing field. So I think in this new dystopian world of transatlantic reciprocity, I think we should impose a tariff on John Lithgow's knowledge of obscure art history. I mean, it's the only way we're going to get through this transfer, John. Warning it. Look, seriously, thank you. Mark has written this astonishing play, and Nick has honed it and just been brilliant as always. So really, thank you to Rosenblatt and Heitner, which sounds like three people, doesn't it? Like a firm of chartered accountants. Rosenblatt and Heitner, they're very good. I'd use them. Thanks to all three of you. Thank you.
Oh, lovely. Lovely, well done, well done. Should we give another one out?
Yes.
This
It's
one.
your turn.
It's my turn.
Yes.
I was seeing The Who here last week, last Sunday. The Who, seen The Who. But this is cooler, definitely. No, it's definitely. No, it is. This is a lot cooler. This, happening now, is the award for the Best Supporting Actress, and the nominees are...
Best Actress in a Supporting Role. Sharon D. Clarke for The Importance of Being Earnest at the National Theatre, Littleton. Romola Gary for Giant at Jerwood Theatre Downstairs at the Royal Court Theatre. Romola Gary for The Years at the Almeida Theatre and Harold Pinter Theatre. Gina McKee for The Years at the Almeida Theatre and Harold Pinter Theatre.
And the Olivier Award goes to, I've got to say this quickly, Romola Gary for The Years.
This is incredibly overwhelming, as I'm sure you can imagine, so forgive me. I would just like to say that there are some jobs in your life where it's kind of crazy to get an award for doing them. It was the greatest privilege of my life to be part of this piece of theatre that has changed me and changed so many people. And so I'd just like to thank the Almeida Theatre and Sonia Friedman for bringing this to life, and I'd like to thank my incredible Annies, my family of Annies, Anjali, Harmony, Tuppence, Gina, Deborah. I'd like to thank, most of all, Aline Arbo, a genius, just the most extraordinary director. You put all women's life on stage and your creative team behind you, but it was such a privilege, so thank you so much. But I'd like to, if I can, just dedicate this award to my husband, Sam, who's here tonight. I was only able to do these 2 plays because he supported me so much and wanted me to do them and made it happen, so thank you so much, sweetheart.
So, Beverley, I think it's time we had another performance.
Billy, I was just thinking exactly the same thing.
Good, we're on the same page.
Well, in terms of the script, I'd hope so.
Yes.
Our next performance is from a show that is set over 2 days of rehearsal in LA before Michael Jackson embarked on the 1992 Dangerous Tour.
The musical delves into Jackson's creative process, moments of his life, and his relentless pursuit and drive of perfection. Here to perform Beat It are Tony Award winner Miles Frost and the cast of MJ the Musical.
Okay, everybody, let's get started. Where'd you want to begin? From the top. Places. And. Eyes up. Yeah. There you go. Beautiful. And that's it. And 5, 6, 7, come on.
Don't stop. Don't worry about it. Keep going.
Pace, people. Yeah.
Y'all can see MJ the Musical at the Prince Edward Theater. Yes. Next up is the award for costume design and the Blue Eye Theater Technology Award for Best Set Design. To present them, a global superstar and fashion icon who, at the age of just 8, made her first public appearance in the music video for Bob Marley's Is This Love, and has since gone on to have a stellar career which has seen her appear on the cover of over 500 magazines and become the first black model to appear on the cover of Time magazine and French and British Vogue. Please welcome, y'all know who I'm talking about. The GOAT, Naomi Campbell!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. It's an honor to be here tonight with you to present these 2 awards, which showcase incredible talent, expertise, innovation, hard work, and determination to be its very best. Let's take a look at the nominations for the first Best Set Design. And the
Best Costume Design. Hugh Durrant for Robin Hood at the London Palladium. Sachiko Nakahara for Spirited Away at the London Coliseum. Tom Scott for Fiddler on the Roof at Regent's Park Open Air Theatre. Gabriella Slade for Starlight Express at Troubadour Wembley Park Theatre.
And the winner is, oh my God, I'm nervous. Gabriella Slade for Starlight Express.
This is wild, absolutely wild. I've had to write something down because I'm always nervous at things like this. So I just want to say how extraordinary this is. Thank you. Starlight was just an amazing process, and I've got so many people to thank for working with me on this and for literally making it happen. I want to thank my amazing costume supervisor, Sabrina, who's sat over there, and her team, Poppy, Danielle and Millie, my brilliant design team, who I literally could not have done this without Justin, Max, Emily and Natalie, and our exceptional wardrobe team and WAM team at the Troubadour Theatre, and all of our amazing makers who worked tirelessly to create our world. And I want to acknowledge how brilliant it was to work with the Starlight creative team led by Luke Shepherd, who I am forever grateful to. Thank you. And thank you for giving me the job. That was lovely, thank you. And of course, thank you to our wonderful producers, Michael Harrison, Andrew, and your teams for your constant support. Finally, a huge thanks to my agent, Helen Mumby, and my friends and my family, and Mum and Dad are up there somewhere. I would love to dedicate this to my nephew, who is forever my biggest inspiration. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And now, for the Best Costume Design, please take a look at the nominees.
Blue Eye Theatre Technology Award for Best Set Design. John Borsa for Set Design, Toby Ollier and Daisy Beattie for Puppetry Design, and Satoshi Kuriyama for Projection Design for Spirited Away at the London Coliseum. Frankie Bradshaw for Set Design for Ballet Shoes at the National Theatre, Olivier. Ez Devlin for Set Design for Coriolanus at the National Theatre, Olivier. Tom Scott for Set Design for Fiddler on the Roof at Regent's Park Open Air Theatre.
And the winner is Tom Scott for Fiddler on the Roof.
This is crazy. Thank you so much. I absolutely adore working at Regent's Park Open Air Theatre. It is an extraordinary place with extraordinary people. Thank you, Drew McConey. Thank you, James Pidgeon. Thank you, Lauren King. And thank you, Tim Sheeder, for your support and care of this company and this production. Everybody else I want to thank is in a really convenient line over here, which is amazing. My agent, Claire Vidal Hall, of 15 years. My scenic associate, David Allen, thank you so much. Aideen Malone, our lighting designer, incredible, incredible life brought to this scenery. Thank you so much. And our director, Jordan Fine, who I live with. Thank you so much. You are incredible. Thank you. Cheers.
Next up, it's a cracking doubleheader in the shape of the awards for Best Actor and Best Actress. To present them, two mega talents who have just finished their triumphant run in William Shakespeare's Much Ado About Nothing at the Theatre Royal, Drury Lane. She is soon to be seen in the new Mission Impossible, and we'll be seeing a lot more of him, hopefully, in the new series of The Night Manager. Please welcome Hayley Atwell and Tom Hiddleston.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening. It is a pleasure to be here presenting the Oliviers with Mastercard at this extraordinary building, the Royal Albert Hall.
And it's my great and rare honour to present the award for Best Actress. Across London last year, there were so many extraordinary performances. But these five were the very best of the best. Performances that were deeply felt, wonderfully imagined, and wholly committed. The nominees are...
Best Actress. Heather Ajapong for Shifters at the Duke of York's Theatre. Leslie Manville for Oedipus at the Wyndham's Theatre. Rosie Sheehy for Machinal at the Old Vic. Meera Syal for A Tupperware of Ashes at the National Theatre, Dorkman. Indira Verma for Oedipus at the Old Vic.
And the Olivier Award goes to Leslie Manville for Oedipus.
Thank you, Tom. You're quite nice, actually. I'm single, you know. Do you know what? I knew on day one of this play that we were onto something good. It's hard to put into words what a great adapter and director Robert Icke is, and these things maybe shouldn't be analysed too much, but you navigated this Freudian minefield with such care and precision and emotional intelligence. And Mark Strong and I, Mark, you are the most perfect partner. We had some difficult scenes to do, and inch by inch, slowly, bit by bit, we built up this very complex relationship, to say the least. We had a wonderful cast, beautiful, wonderful, talented people of all ages. It was quite extraordinary. And a creative team, and led by an exceptional stage management team, led by Heidi Leonard. Yeah. Thank goodness the West End has a producer like Sonia Friedman, because this woman brings Greek tragedy and the years, difficult, complex plays, and she brings them to a commercial audience, and it's right and proper. Thank God you do that, Sonia. I have a fantastic team of women around me in my life. Sue Latimer, Catherine Dark, and Sarah Sapovich at ARG, Celia Gregory and Gertie Lowe at Public Eye, who are all wonderful. While we were doing Oedipus, my little family got a bit bigger. And my son and his wife had a baby. So it was during the run. So Ottilie, one day, this will definitely be yours, my sweet.
And now the very prestigious award for Best Actor. This extraordinary list of individuals whose performances this year have shown honesty and soulful performances. Let's take a look at the nominations.
Best Actor. Adrian Brody for The Fear of 13 at the Donmar Warehouse. Billy Crudup for Harry Clark at the Ambassadors Theatre. Papa Essayidou for Death of England Dalroy at Soho Place. John Lithgow for Giant at Jerwood Theatre downstairs at the Royal Court Theatre. Mark Strong for Oedipus at the Wyndham Theatre.
And the Olivier Award goes to John Lithgow for Giant.
Romola, I think I'm going to faint. I can't tell you how much this means to me. Giant is one of the best experiences I have ever had on stage. This is largely thanks to David Byrne of the Royal Court. A handful of very dear friends, some old, some new. Our director, Nicholas Heitner, that's the old friend. Our debut playwright, Mark Rosenblatt, that's a new friend. And this beloved cast, Elliot, our winner, Richard, Rachel, and Romola Garai. I want to thank you, and I want to thank all of you for well, welcoming me and my wife Mary so thoroughly to England. It's not always easy to welcome an American into your midst, and at this particular moment, it's probably a little more complicated than usual. But for me, and for Mary, and from all of our countrymen and countrywomen, I want to assure you that the special relationship is still firmly intact. You know, about 23 years ago, when I was a Lambda student, I saw Laurence Olivier playing the captain in Dance of Death at the Old Vic, one of his last great performances toward the end of his career. That was such an astounding performance. It stayed with me ever since. I think I have thought about him, stolen from him in just about every part I've ever played on stage. I never met Lord Olivier, but this just might be the beginning of a very special friendship. Thank all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Why am I so single?
Billy, I'm not sure this is the time or the place for that kind of thing, but look, seeing as you're asking, it might just be because you're a little bit...
I was talking about the next performance.
I knew that.
Written by the creators of Six, Why Am I So Single is an epic queer celebration of friendship, love, and a riotous journey through the weird, awful hilarity that is being single.
Performed by Joe Foster as Oliver and the cast of Why Am I So Single, this next song tells the story of what happened when Oliver decided to just put themselves out there and organise some dates.
There are dates, and then the stuff I've been getting up to. Friday night, I had pinned a date in the diary with a boy from Tinder. 6'3", worked in the city, boring job, but he were pretty. He said, where and when? I said me at 10, kinda late, but he gave me a bit more time to make sure I look fit. Have a shower, style me hair, spend an hour on what he were, painting my nails and shaving my face and making my bed, just in case. Put me favourite Beyonce on, drink a glass of Sauvignon Blanc. I'm looking so glamorous, feeling alright, and I text the boy, still on for tonight.
Ding, it's getting late, ding, and I can't wait to head home because I'm actually knackered. Are you free next week instead?
Sure.
Ding, so sorry.
Don't worry, just let me know when. Don't hurry.
Hey girl.
Hey girl. Let's go out. Oh. The second I hit the pole, everything from me opens away, cause I'm dancing from the window to the wall. Because I bite that guy who left me high and dry. It's no big deal, that date doesn't affect my self-esteem at all. Cause I might have had one day cancelled, but I'm feeling fine about it. Never mind, cause 1 week later I met a cute gallery curator. Wanna rip off his double daddy, make his bed like Tracy Emin. So we set a day, Wednesday at the tape, then he cancelled, but he said,
hey, let's do Saturday instead.
One more day for getting ready. Haircut, wet shave, man, a pedi. Pop on my pimples, print up my face, even wax my legs, just in case. Getting nervous, Google Van Gogh. Down a pint of Cabernet Sauv. Order an Uber, and when they arrive, I text the boy, hey, see you in 5. You on your way. Hey. Hello. Hey girl. What again? It's fine. Let's go. Oh. The second I hit the town, forget he let me down. When I get down, cause the dog can't even handle me right now. The boys who wanna pick, it's no big deal. And all eyes pretentious nonsense anyhow. Cause I'm had 3 days cancelled.
Hey, really sorry, my phone died.
But I'm feeling fine about it.
So, long story short, a few more dates cancelled after that. Oh, but don't worry, they didn't lose their composure at all.
Date 9 of the first one's back in touch. Do I always sweat this much? Say so, meet me at the bar. You can't wait! Ha ha ha! Wash me body for an hour. You can't see tears in the shower. Tissues and ice cream already in place. Downloaded Titanic, just in case. Pose before me, full it me raw. Analyse me every flaw. Come to accept I'll be fine on my own as I crawl into bed, got to turn off my phone.
Work kept me late, so sorry I went straight to the bar, but I'm a bit early, so no rush, can't wait.
Are you sure?
What?
I mean, great, just heading out the door. Hey girl.
I'm on my way.
No
I see you done something new with your hair. Someone cares.
Seems to make him laugh. He's friendly to the staff, and he tells me when the stock exchange for an hour and a half. He says it was fun. Wants me home at 1:30. He asks if I've got any plans this weekend. I say none. One, two, three, four, five, six, which Sister Luke 7, 8 days cancelled. But no, my name was all right.
Thank you to Joe Foster and the cast of Why Am I So Single? We now come to the awards for Outstanding Achievement in Opera and Best New Opera Production. To make the presentation, a proud Welshman who is also one of our leading male baritones. They can certainly produce them in that part of the world. He has been a recipient of a classical Brit and a Grammy, and recently performed at the coronation of His Majesty King Charles III. Please, would you welcome Bryn Terfel.
Good evening, everyone. I must say, walking on this stage gives you a tremendous thrill. Your adrenaline becomes alive. Your vocal cords twinkle. Really incredible. And of course, this magnificent, iconic space has just been a brilliant advocate and a great supporter to classical music and to some thrilling operatic productions as well. That's the reason we're here now. Out of those performances, your eyes and ears will be propelled onto the stage to hear an outstanding achievement in opera. Let's have a look at the nominees.
Outstanding Achievement in Opera. Aigul Akhmetchina for her performance in Carmen at the Royal Opera House. Alan Clayton for his performance in Feston at the Royal Opera House. Jung Young-do for his direction of Lear at the Barbican Theatre.
Wow, how do you choose? And the Olivier goes to Alan Clayton.
As you probably gathered. I just want to read something that Alan wrote, and he can't be here tonight. It's a real honour to win this award and have been nominated alongside such talented artists, Mark and Lee, or Mark Anthony Turnage and Lee Hall, we wrote Feston, have created the most incredible work, 90 minutes of impactful drama. I saw Thomas Vinterberg's film about 10 years after it was released, and so knew the themes involved. But to them, bring it to the operatic stage, drawing on our own personal experiences, although not the same ones as the opera, was quite challenging but also exciting. Opera is a powerful medium which can engage real and complex issues. That is why the art form exists and why works like Feston need to be at the Royal Opera House, one of the most prestigious in the world. It prompts really important conversations. The rehearsal room was a brilliant place to be because it's such an ensemble piece. Many of us were called for the whole rehearsal period, and that really bonded us together, which I think came through on stage. I'd like to acknowledge all the amazing people who work on this show. Mark, Lee, Richard Jones, Edward Gardner, and the rest of the cast, the phenomenal orchestra of the Royal Opera House, absolutely, and the Royal Opera House Chorus, as well as everyone working in backstage teams. Thank you very much. Alan will be thrilled. Yeah.
Hello, I'm back. Now it's for the best new opera production. Obviously, we all know what the arts are going through at the moment, and especially in Wales, with our dearly loved Welsh National Opera is being dissected. They opened last night a fantastic production of Peter Grimes by the company itself, and of course the chorus now is down to 20 people. The orchestra were playing in t-shirts that were saying "Save the WNO." Something has to change, and we all know about that. So even through all of that, they gave such a magnificent performance, the orchestra, the chorus, the all-British cast that they had in this magnificent Peter Grimes. So, again, let's have a look at the nominees.
Tate Award for Best New Opera Production. Duke Bluebeard's Castle by English National Opera at the London Coliseum. Feston by the Royal Opera at the Royal Opera House. L'Olympiade by Irish National Opera, the Royal Opera and Nouvelle Opéra Fribourg at the Royal Opera House. The Tales of Hoffmann by the Royal Opera at the Royal Opera House.
And I'm so happy to be here to present this with their hard work and dedication. So let's see. The Olivier Award goes to Feston!
Mark's asked me to speak on behalf of both of us. Feston was a monumental collaboration. There were, I think, 95 performers, 96 musicians, and 133 other people who directly worked on the production. That's not counting the people who keep the Opera House open. And it was an immense risk financially and artistically for the Opera House. But Alex Beard and Ollie Mears and everybody at the Opera House, Richard Jones and his amazing creative team, Ed Gardner and Tim Murray and the orchestra and the chorus and the amazing cast of singers all came together to make something new, unique, and deeply human. And this is in a time when the government are proposing to exempt AI companies from copyright law. That means that the work of everybody in this building can be given away free, without permission, by default. And it's by any other name, this is theft. It's ruinous for the creative industries, and we need to fight it, and they need to make it fair. Thank you from all of us for this incredible award.
Okay. Can I just say how wonderful the Royal Ballet and Opera Company are? And this is Natalia Romanu, who was in the cast, and we just had a fantastic time. So thank you so much to everybody.
In an industry that has so much singing, you'd think there'd be very few unsung heroes.
But as we know, there are thousands of them. Huge teams of incredible people who work tirelessly behind the scenes.
We'd love to honor them all individually, but my visa runs out in June, so we can't. But tonight, we'd like to acknowledge 3 wonderful people who were recipients of this year's Industry Recognition Award.
So, for exceptional contributions to theatre marketing, ticketing, and party planning for some of the West End's most iconic productions, please show your appreciation for Sue Ewings.
For 37 years of outstanding service in managing the iconic London Palladium and Theatre Royal Drury Lane, the award went to Rupert Bilby.
And for leading White Light for 35 years and his transformative impact on sustainability, skills, and early careers within the theatre sector, congratulations to Brian Raven.
Time now for the Society of London Theatre's Special Award, which this year goes to the outgoing director of the National Theatre, Rufus Norris.
Under his stewardship, the National has gone from strength to strength, now reaching over 20 million people on stage and through the NT Live programme.
Here's the moment Rufus was presented with the award in front of his peers at a special event at, where else? The National Theatre. Take a look.
Under his stewardship, the National Theatre has become the place that audiences want to visit and where creatives want to work. And here are a few other people who want to add their word of appreciation for you.
Thank you, Rufus.
Thank you, Rufus. Thank you, Rufus.
Thank you, Rufus.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you to the Society of London Theatres. Thank you to my brilliant colleagues across the whole organisation. Thank you to my best friend, Tanya, and to all the theatre makers, both freelancers and staff, that have made running the National Theatre the privilege of my working life. Many theatres are facing a relentless tide as aggression and polarisation model the kind of leadership that goes against everything I think is important. Empathy, collaboration, craft, rigour, equality of opportunity, and love in all its complexity. I'm very proud to have played my part in that. I'm very proud to be with you all tonight, and I'm very proud to finally have one of these. Thank you very much. Have a great night.
Congratulations to Rufus. Now, Billy, it's been far too long since we've had a performance. What you got for me?
Well, I've got something pretty special. How do you like the sound of Lionel Bart's iconic musical that follows the story of an orphan who finds himself on the streets of London, where he encounters a group of young pickpockets led by the cunning Fagin?
I like the sound of that very much.
Great! I'm happy to oblige. With reviewing the situation from Oliver, it's Simon Lipkin as Fagin.
A man's got a heart, hasn't he? Joking apart, hasn't he? And though I'd be the first one to say that I wasn't a saint, I'm finding it hard to be really as black as they paint. I'm reviewing the situation. Can a fellow be a villain all his life? Or the trials and tribulations? I better settle down and get myself a wife and wife would cook and sew for me and come for me and go for me and go for me and nag at me. The fingers she would wag at me, the money she would take from me, the misery she'd make from me. Oh, you broch. I think I better think it out again. Stop that. I said stop that now. Hey! So where shall I go? Somebody! Who do I know? It's nobody. All my dearest companions, they've always been villains and thieves. So at my time of life, I should start turning over new leaves. I'm reviewing the situation. If you want to eat, you've got to earn a bob. Hey, so is it such a humiliation for a robber to perform an honest job? So, job I'm getting possibly. I wonder who the boss will be. I wondered if he'll take to me what bonuses he'll make to me. I'll start to take to finish later, normal rate and all. But wait, I think I better think it out again. What happens when I'm 70? Eh? Must come a time, 70, when you're old and it's cold, and who cares if you live or you die? Your one consolation's the money you may have put by. I'm reviewing the situation. I'm a burden, and a burden I shall stay. You'll be seeing no transformation, but it's wrong to be a rogue in every way. I don't want nobody hurt for me or made to do the dirt for me. This rotten life, it's not for me. It's getting far too hot for me. The one to rob for me, but who will find a job for me? There is no in-between for me, but who will change the scene for me? I think I better think it out again.
For blowing the roof off the joint. Time now for the Sir Peter Hall Award for Best Director.
And joining it is the award for Best New Production in Affiliate Theatre.
Okay, so Best Director I get, but new production in affiliate theatre, is that some weird British thing?
No. Not really. It's an award given to smaller theatres outside of the West End who are pushing boundaries with their exceptional work.
So why don't you just say that?
Right, it is a weird British thing.
Thank you.
To make the presentation, the hugely talented producer of the Olivier-nominated Shifters, who excels in everything he does. Acting, writing, directing, singing, rapping, DJing, and even MMA. Soon to be seen in the upcoming movie Heads of State. Please welcome the big dog, Idris Elba.
Oh, actors. First of all, thank you for having me here at the Olivier Awards. But actors, well, they're known to be quite a curious bunch, you know. Some apparently are quite needy, and others are really attention-seeking. And some of them have egos the size of London. Now, obviously, that doesn't apply to me, all right? Because I just want to be the mayor of London, apparently. They told me not to do that joke. It was too soon. But even if any of this is true, actors can sometimes make directors' job, which is already very, very difficult, even more difficult. And yet, the directors nominated in this evening have managed to get some of the most amazing performances from their casts and their crews in some mind-blowing shows. They are all very, very, very talented. So let's take a look at them.
Sir Peter Hall Award for Best Director. Elena Arbo for The Years at the Almeida Theatre and Harold Pinter Theatre. Jordan Fine for Fiddler on the Roof at Regent's Park Open Air Theatre. Nicholas Heitner for Giant at Jerwood Theatre downstairs at the Royal Court Theatre. Robert Icke for Oedipus at the Wyndham's Theatre.
And the Olivier Award goes to Elena Arbo for The Years.
Thank you so much. Incredible. I want to thank so many people. I want to thank everyone at the Almeida, Rupert Gold for inviting this project to London. I want to thank Sonia Friedman and everyone at SFP for showing so much love and support for this project. I want to thank the Dutch Annies, Willemijn Barels, for creating this project with me in the first place. I want to thank all the creatives, Steph, Amy, Yasmin, Shu, Varya, Rebecca, and especially Thijs, my partner, my love. Thank you for always creating together. Thank you. I want to thank the brilliant, brilliant cast, Deborah, Gina, Romola, yes, and Tuppence, Anjali, and Harmony for just being so wonderful and approaching this project with so much love, so much empathy, and so much creating collectively. And I would really like to thank Annie Arnaud, of course, for reminding us all that the story of a normal woman's life can be extraordinary. Thank you so much.
Now, as we all know, the theatre isn't just about big West End venues. There is really great work going on all over the country with brilliant productions, both big and small, proving that the UK is an exciting, bubbling cauldron of red-hot talent. I love that phrase. And frankly, wherever you go, you will find a dedicated team of actors, producers, and directors and crews working their bum-bums off. Okay, let's take a look at the 5 shows nominated for the Best New Production in Affiliate Theatre Award.
Best New Production in Affiliate Theatre. Animal Farm at Theatre Royal Stratford East. Boys on the Verge of Tears at Soho Theatre. English at the Kiln Theatre. Now I See at Theatre Royal Stratford East. What We Talk About When We Talk About Anne Frank at the Marylebone Theatre.
Wow, so much. And the Olivier goes to Boys on the Verge of Tears.
It's Idris Elba. It's a massive room. I've got so many people to thank to the Soho Theatre who just backed this play, particularly Jill Greer, who was a really early supporter of my work and of this play. I had the best director in the world, James MacDonald, who when this play turned up in his inbox, exactly from an unknown playwright, he read it and took a punt on it. Being in a rehearsal room with James was just, it taught me so much about making this kind of theatre and being an artist. I love him, I'm in love with him. And our cast, our incredible cast, Calvin, Matthew, Manu, Tom, David, I love you all so much. They jumped in, they all played about 10 characters, and they jumped into it without any judgment whatsoever, and with so much courage. Finally, I just want to say that for emerging artists out there, it can feel like it can feel very difficult at the moment. But I have a feeling that really exciting, confronting and complex work is about to be made in the theatre, and I suspect that emerging playwrights and new writing will be a big part of that. So if you can, support new playwrights, support emerging theatre artists. I'm going to take this, I'm holding the Olivier Award. I'm going to take this incredible award as a challenge to keep trying to make work that feels intimate and true. Thank you so much.
To present the Londoner Award for Best New Play, we have the star of Trainspotting and Star Wars, and the Emmy Award-winning actress who played Princess Diana in The Crown, both of whom are soon to be appearing together in My Master Builder at the Wyndham Theatre, a new play inspired by the classic Ibsen play, directed by Michael Grandage. Please welcome Ewan McGregor and Elizabeth Debicki.
Good evening. Ewan and I are delighted to be here this evening to present the award for Best New Play.
It's lovely to be here with you. It's lovely to be here with my co-star, Elizabeth. And it's a great pleasure for us to be given this award because we're rehearsing our new play at the moment. And you'll be able to come and see it at the Wyndhams as of the 29th of April. And
the nominees are...
The Londoner Award for Best New Play. The Fear of 13 at the Donmar Warehouse. Giant at Jerwood Theatre downstairs at the Royal Court Theatre. Kyoto at Soho Place. Shifters at the Duke of York's Theatre. The Years at the Almeida Theatre and Harold Pinter Theatre.
And the winner is...
Giant.
Hello. I'm here to represent Rosen and Blatt. It's a callback. Thank you to the Oliviers for this shimmering honour. Thanks to David Byrne and the Royal Court Theatre for their unerring courage to produce this complex, contentious play in such incendiary times. And to our American producers for driving Giant on from Sloane Square to the West End. To Nick Heitner, my senior partner at Rosen and Blatt and Heitner, for nudging me to write my first play and for rewarding my efforts with the dreamiest of productions. To the magical John Lithgow for his sublime conjuring of Roald Dahl, and to Elliot and Romola and Rachel Sterling and Tessa Bonham-Jones and Richard Hope for bringing such life and wit and play to my words. To my wondrous wife, Amy, for managing my vast collection of neuroses and debating every inch of this play with me, and to my agent, Katie Haynes, for looking after me, and my parents who are up there in the rousing somewhere, for everything. And finally, to all the playwrights who've inspired me, starting with all those in this category. Your work is absolutely remarkable. Thank you all for showing me what a play could be. Giant is an attempt to hold bitterly opposing views in one room, and at a time when proper public debate has been erased and replaced with hate grenades. Theatre's a vital space for us to sit together and really consider what we hold to be true. I'm hugely honored. Thank you.
Okay. We have had 3 performances. We've given out 16 awards.
16?
16.
Wow, okay.
And I don't know about you, Billy, but I think we have earned ourselves an interval.
No, not yet. Surely we can squeeze one more performance in.
Yeah, but these people, they need a drink and some light refreshments.
Yes.
Because we might have a riot on our hands.
No, it's okay. The doors are locked and heavily guarded, so they can't get to the bar anyway. Okay?
In that case, let's do it. This performance takes us back to 1905 and the tiny village of Anatievka.
It tells the story of Tevye, a Jewish milkman whose time-honored traditions are challenged by his 5 daughters against the backdrop of a changing world.
Here to perform an extract from the Regent's Park Open Air Theatre's production, it's the cast of Fiddler on the Roof.
Mazel
cast of Fiddler on the Roof, which is coming to the Barbican this summer. Okay, there will now be a 20-minute interval.
That's 20 minutes, not 22, not 25.5. For all you people that are already leaving, it's not 28, it's 20. We didn't let you go yet.
Exactly. Now listen.
We didn't say it was intermission yet.
You heard the man. Please come back on time because they are very strict here at the Albert Hall.
We said
we will
almost
get
intermission.
kicked out. Well, closing time, whether we have finished or not. You have been told.
This is a union house.
That's right.
Y'all be back on time.
take your seats. The ceremony will restart in 3 minutes.
Lovely to see you. See you later. Good to see you.
Please take your seats. The ceremony will restart in 2 minutes. Please take your seats. The ceremony will restart in 1 minute.
I had, yeah, I'm going to get that.
Please take your seats. Act 2 is about to begin. To the Olivier Awards 2025 with Mastercard and your hosts, Beverley Knight and Billy Porter.
Welcome back, everybody, and well done for getting here on time. You are nothing if you're not punctual.
Yes, but...
you.
But talking about time, how about a performance from a musical that is all about time?
Do we have time?
Plenty.
All right.
It's from a brand new original British musical reimagined in a Cornish fishing village and brought to life by an extraordinary cast of 14 actor musicians who together play over 30 instruments.
Performing Shipping Out Tomorrow, please welcome the cast of The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
June 5th, 1944.
11 years since Benjamin had last seen Eloin. He found himself in an elegant hall.
Where the nation's bravest dance like there was no tomorrow. Benjamin Button in the dancing hall. On a night of Portsmouth baby ball. Benjamin stands in the crowded bar.
I'm off to France, mate.
Au revoir. And we're all singing, oh, my darling, come back home to me. As Benjamin's otherwise occupied, the door to the dancing hall swings wide. And stepping into the ball I see, enter Miss Eloin Keane. And we're all singing, oh, my darling, come back home to me. Well, I'm shipping out tomorrow, I'm heading out on my way. Well, I'm shipping out tomorrow, oh. If I'm shipping out tomorrow, well, before the morning light, then we better make the most of tonight. Eloin Keane sees Benjamin, and Benjamin Button sees Eloin. Across that hall of dancing feet, star-crossed lovers' eyes do meet, and we're all singing.
Eloin Keane.
Just Benjamin. I hardly recognised you.
As Eloin looked at Benjamin, she saw a man years younger than she had known.
Will you dance with me?
Oh no, I just embarrassed you.
All right, I've got an idea.
Out of the doors and heading down into the night of Portsea Town, where all the sounds of the night are heard, from a lover's cry to a whispered word, and we're all singing, oh, my darling, come back home.
I wish we had more time, but we're shipping out tomorrow.
Well then, I guess we better make the most of tonight.
Time can heal and time can find, and time can even pass us by. Sometimes we have time to kill, but in this moment time stands still. Well, I'm shipping out tomorrow, I'm heading out on my way. And tomorrow, if I'm shipping out tomorrow, before the morning light, then we better make the most. Better make the most. Oh, we better make the most of tonight.
Thank you to the cast of The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, currently on at the Ambassadors Theatre. Back to the awards now, and can we just remind you to please keep your acceptance speeches short, because we're running slightly over. Thank you. Okay, it's now time for the Noel Coward Award for Best New Entertainment or Comedy Play. To make the presentation, a BAFTA winner who's just published her first children's book, Marvelous Messages, and can currently be seen fronting her new documentary on the BBC. And alongside her, an actor who created, wrote and directed Small Town, Big Story for Sky, and is soon to be starring in The Brightening Air at the Old Vic. Please welcome Rose Ayling-Ellis and Chris O'Dowd.
Hello there, everybody. This is the wonderful Rose Ayling-Ellis, MBE, and I am Chris O'Dowd, LOL. We're delighted to be here.
Yes, so we are now going to do the best new entertainment and comedy play, and I think it's the best way to learn something new and experience something new.
Yes, to learn through comedy and to prove it. Rose has been teaching me some sign language backstage. If you don't mind, I'd like to do some, and if you could translate to these dumbos who don't know sign language.
Okay.
I would just like to say to everybody at this point.
Have a brilliant toilet.
Toilet? That's not what you said it was. I stand by it though. You know, middle age is hard. So I wish you all a great toilet tonight. But while we're here...
Then the nominees are...
Noel Coward Award for Best New Entertainment or Comedy Play. Ballet Shoes at the National Theatre, Olivier. Inside Number 9, Stage Fright at the Wyndham's Theatre. Spirited Away at the London Coliseum. Titanic at the Criterion Theatre.
And the winner of the Olivier Award is...
Titanic.
This is absolutely astounding, overwhelming. Thank you to the Society of London Theatres for inviting three scrappy Americans to even be here today. This is a massive honor and it's completely surreal. We want to thank Eva Price for taking a chance on us in the States and Michael Harrison for partnering with us and for both of your drive and vision in getting us from, you know, the basement of a fledgling grocery store in Manhattan all the way to the glorious Criterion Theatre here in London. Surreal. We'd like to share this moment with the literal hundreds of artisans who, over the course of the past 8 years of making Titanic, have been a part of this tapestry and have helped pave a way for our glorious West End company who are up there. I love you so much. Yes! Yes! You know, we started writing this in Los Angeles. We were so broke and so sad, and we just needed something to be happy about. And so we got together on Monday nights at Connie's apartment, had some cheap Sauvignon Blanc, and just tried to make each other laugh. That is so important in these times right now, and I think the success of Titanic is a testament to the power of unbridled collaboration and friendship and the importance of spreading joy in the world and just the tenacity that it takes to really stick it out in this business. I would be remiss to walk off this stage without thanking our North Star, the queen of all queens, Celine Dion. Thank you, Team Celine, for letting us do this love letter to our diva every night all over the world. London, thank you for such a warm reception. We will never forget this.
Those is my friends, y'all. Those is my friends. Next, the award for Best Theater Choreographer, given in honor of the legendary Dame Gillian Lynn. To present it, we have musical theater royalty. In fact, she is the queen of musical theater. An incredible artist who originated leading roles in Evita, Cats, and Chess, and is the host of the most popular musical theater radio show in the country. She's celebrating 6 decades in the business, and I, for one, want to be invited to that party. Please welcome the incomparable Elaine Page!
Oh my goodness me. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am absolutely thrilled to be here this evening to present this prestigious award. I met Gillian Lynn on my first professional show. It was called Roar of the Grease Paint, Smell of the Crowd, and it was in 1964. Seems like a lifetime ago. Anyway, Gilly was also making her theatre debut as a choreographer on that same show. And I can call her Gilly because we became great friends. And in fact, she really became a mentor to me. She even taught me how to be a cat. So it's with great honor and affection that I present the award on behalf of the Lynn Land Foundation. This is the Gillian Lynn Award for Best Choreographer, and the nominees are
Gillian Lynn Award for Best Theatre Choreographer. Matthew Bourne for Oliver at the Gielgud Theatre. Julia Cheng for Fiddler on the Roof at Regent's Park Open Air Theatre. Hothe Schechter for Oedipus at the Old Vic. Christopher Wheeldon for MJ the Musical at the Prince Edward Theatre.
Okay. And the award goes to Christopher Wheeldon.
I'm still shaking with pride for my friend Connie and his win on Titanic. I'm so excited for you, Connie. Congratulations. This is such a gift. Thank you so much. I have a lot of people I would like to thank, starting, of course, with the great Lynn Nottage, our writer, our brilliant producers, led by the tireless Leah Volok, the brilliant Leah Volok. Thank you, Leah. Of course, the cast, our brilliant West End cast. Where are you? Up there. and the incredible team of creatives and associates and the many, many performers who are now performing in MJ around the world, 150 musicians and dancers and actors in MJ the Musical. I would like to thank my creative partner in life, my husband Ross. It's incredible the theatrical problems that we fix across the kitchen table, my love. And so thank you for that. And this year's been challenging for my family on a personal note. My brother Anthony has been winning a battle with cancer. He and his wife, Anthony and his wife Jill, are perhaps our biggest fans of MJ the Musical. So this one's for you, brother. Thank you.
Family Show is our next award, and to present it, a truly remarkable woman. I don't think there can be many in this room who haven't at one time in their lives either read one of her books or seen a TV show based on one of her books, which should give you a clue as to what she does. She's an author who's won countless awards and whose book, Hetty Feather, inspired the Olivier-nominated play of the same name. And I'm just a little bit excited to say, please welcome Dame Jacqueline Wilson.
I'm sure my partner up there somewhere was leading all these cheers. I feel so overwhelmed. This is such a lovely, glittering, glamorous occasion. And I am thrilled to bits to be presenting the family show, Olivier Awards, because as a writer, I've experienced such lovely adaptations of my books on the stage. I think it's a quite wonderful thing to do for children. And after all, children are the theatre goers of the future. And so if we work hard to bring theatre to children, if we take our own children, grandchildren to the theatre, it just means that they can see for themselves what a wonderful, wonderful thing theatre is. So, the nominees for the Theatre Show Award is the Family Show are
Best Family Show. Brainiac Live at the Marylebone Theatre. Maddie Moat's Very Curious Christmas at the Apollo Theatre. The Nutcracker at Polka Theatre. Rough Magic at Shakespeare's Globe Sam Wanamaker Playhouse.
There. Now, the power. And the winner is Brainiac Live.
Wow. I think this is one of the best days of all of our life on this show. Thank you. Brainiac Live's been around for 17 years. We'd like to thank ITV Studios, Rupert Gavin, our producer Dan Coleman, who's here. Can we give him a round of applause, please? I mean, this is incredible. I've had the opportunity to write, direct, and even be in this show. Our beautiful cast are up here somewhere. Could you give them a round of applause? They're pretty good too. I'm shaking a little bit. And to win an award like this, you know, there's been so many people work on this show, and to be the best family show, we've become a family on this show. There's been hundreds of people, from the people designing our set, backstage, on stage, the performers, unbelievable people. We've become a family, so to win a family award is very, very special for us. And, you know, in these times where getting kids to theatres, getting schools to theatres is the most important thing, this is big for us, because this is where the magic happens. Thank you very much. Thank you.
It's time for another performance now. And this one was inspired by a scandalous slice of Tolstoy's War and Peace.
Damn, I don't think I got to that chapter. It's been described as a ravishing party from start to finish and had its UK premiere at the Donmar Warehouse.
Performing a medley from this genre-defying musical, choreographed by the inspirational Ellen Kane. Please welcome the original cast from Natasha, Pierre, and the Great Comet of 1812.
Hold on to their seats. It's Malaga. Driving mad at 12 miles an hour. Malaga. Coming straight at you. Get out my way. Get out my way. Malaga. Drinking and dancing with my Marushka Roma. Malaga. Riding my horses into the ground for my fine, fine gentlemen. Yes, sir. Hey, oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Driving around with the ladies on your laps. Take your places now.
In the coming days, I watch my friend in her strange, unnatural state. Don't let her out of my sight. She trails off, stares at nothing, laughs at random, and the letters come. I know you are capable of anything. I know you so well, my friend. I know you might just run away. What am I to do? Who do I ask for help? Is it all on me? Is it all on me? Pretend
Sacha Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812. We turn our attention to dance now, and the awards for Outstanding Achievement in Dance and Best New Dance Production. To make the presentation, an internationally acclaimed choreographer whose works have been called fierce and thought-provoking. Please welcome Shobhana Jayasingh.
Good evening, everybody. It's lovely to be here. A bit awe-inspiring, really. And I'm usually someone who sits backstage biting my nails, so very lovely to be here. So it's dance and choreography. I'm sure if I ask you to think and name me some writers, composers, poets, sculptors, painters who lived 300 years ago, I'm sure you'll be able to come up with some names. And if you don't, I'm sure you'll find a friendly computer who does. Dance and choreography have a lot of historic catching up to do, but we're getting there. So that's a very special reason that I'm so happy to be here with you to celebrate the power and the poetry of the language of the moving body and the art to design it. Thank you. And the brilliant nominees for this section are
Outstanding Achievement in Dance. Sarah Chun for her performance in 3 short ballets at the Royal Opera House, Linbury Theatre. Tom Visser and Jay Gower-Taylor for lighting concept and design of Angel's Atlas as part of Frontiers Choreographers of Canada, Pite Kudelka-Portner at Sadler's Wells. Ava Yerbabuena for her performance in Yerbabuena at Sadler's Wells.
And the winner is Ava Yerbabuena.
Good evening, everyone. Unfortunately, Eva couldn't make it tonight due to other professional commitments, but she wanted to thank this organization for this huge award, which is amazing, not only for her career, but also for the flamenco community as a whole. It's a privilege to represent our country abroad. And also thank you to Sadler's Wells for the amazing work that they do every year at the Flamenco Festival. And then, of course, to everyone that made Yerbabuena possible. Gracias.
The next category is the Best New Dance Production, and the dazzling nominees are
Best New Dance Production. Assembly Hall by Kid Pivot, Crystal Pite and Jonathan Young at Sadler's Wells. Frontiers, Choreographers of Canada, Pite Kudelka-Portner by the National Ballet of Canada at Sadler's Wells. Theatre of Dreams by Hofer Schechter Company at Sadler's Wells. An Untitled Love by AIM by Kyle Abraham at Sadler's Wells.
And the winner is Assembly Hall.
I'm not Crystal Pite. I'm Alistair Spalding. I'm the Artistic Director and Co-Chief Executive at Sadler's Wells. Luckily, thank you. Crystal's been on the Olivier list for a number of frequent years recently, so it's great to have another Olivier for her. She's written a little note for us. So Assembly Hall is a show about community, the flawed yet earnest attempts to make work together democratically, in good times and bad. On a tiny stage in a tired old community hall, dark forces are resisted by acts of imagination and hope. We would like to thank our extraordinary cast of performers and our brilliant design team for their essential contributions to the making of Assembly Hall. Thank you also to Kid Pivot, producers and staff, and to Sadler's Wells for the opportunity to share our work with London. We are deeply grateful and honoured by this recognition. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Another outstanding award to come now in the shape of Outstanding Musical Contribution. And for this, we are delighted, I'm very delighted, to welcome the host of Magic Radio's breakfast show, my mates, Gokwan and Harriet Scott.
Hello, everyone. Oh, it's so incredible to be here in this fabulous building. And I have to say, it's slightly overwhelming to be in a room full of so many talented, incredible people. So on behalf of every single person who will come and see your shows in the next year, they see your brilliance, they see your talent, they see what you put on stage. I just want to say on behalf of them, thank you very much.
Magic Radio, we are so thrilled to yet again partnership with this event. This is the most wonderful, glamorous event. Yes, the talent in this room is absolutely outstanding. The glamour is outstanding. It's lovely to get dressed up. I mean, I don't, wear this for the radio.
I do, just so you know. We are going to crack on because Harriet and I both have to be up at 3 a.m. for the breakfast tomorrow. So it gives us great pleasure to say this. And the nominees are...
Outstanding Musical Contribution. Mark Aspinall for musical supervision and additional orchestrations for Fiddler on the Roof at Regent's Park Open Air Theatre. Darren Clark for music supervision, orchestrations and arrangements, and Mark Aspinall for musical direction, music supervision, orchestration and arrangements for The Curious Case of Benjamin Button at the Ambassadors Theatre. Dave Malloy for orchestrations and Nicholas Skilbeck for musical supervision for Natasha Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812 at the Donmar Warehouse. Asaf Zohar for compositions and Gavin Sutherland for dance arrangements and orchestration for Ballet Shoes at the National Theatre Olivier.
And the winner is Darren Clark and Mark Aspinall for The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Congratulations.
This is really nice. Thank you to Salt. Thank you to our entire amazing Button family who are over there and who are up there. Hey, guys. I didn't write anything down because I'm from New Zealand. I just want to say a huge thank you to just everyone who was involved in the show. It was extraordinary, but like, for me, Jethro Compton, who is my brother now, and of course the amazing Mark Aspinall, who made my music sound more amazing than it should. And very, very quickly, I know, 40 seconds. My mum, who's watching in New Zealand. Mum, hi Mum. My amazing, amazing, wonderful wife, Jenny, who's just over there. And my bonus son, Dylan, and my daughter, Frankie, without whose support I couldn't do what I do. And Mark's going to say some things. Go, Mark.
Just equal and opposite thanks to this man for making the most incredible music. Thank you so much, Darren. Our most important and biggest thanks, though, goes to the absolutely astounding company of actor-musicians. These guys made the show with us, and working with Matt Burns, the incredible resident musical director. They make the music sound absolutely incredible every night. We are so grateful to them, and this award is shared with each and every one of them.
Yes. And sound, Luke, Candice, and Dylan. You're amazing. Thank you very much.
Now, Billy, you haven't been in the UK for very long, so there are some things that you should know, right? Okay. We don't drink tea all the time, except for me. We're not always polite, except for me. Okay. And the trains definitely don't always run on time. Sorry.
Well, in New York, trains do run on time. Well, I mean, the 34th Street station was just built, so they're kind of running on time for now. Now, since we're talking about transportation, I have a bone to pick with London. Why is it when I call an Uber, I can't get them to take me to an address? It's a postal code. There's no real address. They drop me off in the middle of the street. I don't know where I'm going. It's a door-to-door situation, right? It's supposed to be door-to-door.
Breathe. And we're back in the room.
It's very difficult for me.
Breathe, Billy.
All right.
Well, a train is about to arrive here.
Yes.
At the exact address, right on time. It's Rusty the Steam Train from A Child's Train Set, who magically comes to life and races to become the fastest in the world.
Here to perform, I Am the Starlight. Please welcome Jade Marvin and Jeevan Breach from the cast of Starlight Express.
Just believe in yourself, the sea will part before you. Stop the rain and turn the tide. If only you use the power within you. Needn't beg the world to turn around and tell you. If you draw on what you have within you somewhere deep inside. Starlight Express, Starlight Express, are you real? Yes or no? Starlight Express.
me, yes. I don't want you to go.
I see you're blind. Look in your mind. I'm there. Nothing's new. The Starlight Express is no more or less than you. Rusty, I am you. I'm you. I'm only you. I am the starlight. I can achieve just yourself anything. All the things I didn't believe. I am the starlight. I can see through. Needn't beg the world to turn around and help you if you drawn what is I won't let you down.
Thank you to Jade Marvin and Jeevan Brach from Starlight Express, which you can still catch at the Troubadour Wembley Park Theatre, only 2 stops from Baker Street. Time now for the Piper Heidsieck Award for Best Musical Revival.
To present it, one of the true greats, an icon who along with an incredible career in fashion, also starred in The Boyfriend with Tommy Tune and was Tony nominated for My One and Only.
These are just some of the highlights of her amazing life, which has now found its way onto film in a newly released documentary directed by Sadie Frost. Please welcome Dame Twiggy Lawson.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Wow, what a place. Amazing. Great musicals deserve to be seen over and over again. And I'm so happy to be here tonight to present the award for Best Musical Revival. And the nominees are...
Piper Heidsieck Award for Best Musical Revival. Fiddler on the Roof at Regent's Park Open Air Theatre. Hello Dolly at the London Palladium. Oliver at the Gielgud Theatre. Starlight Express at Troubadour Wembley Park Theatre.
And the Olivier Award goes to Fiddler on the Roof.
Goodness. Thank you. Thank you so much. We are
We are so proud of this production, and to have it recognised in this way is just extraordinary. Thank you. Drew and I would just like to say a few thanks. Firstly to the staff team at Regent's Park Open Air Theatre, all of our associates, the Board of Trustees led by Stuart Griffiths. Thank you to you all for making the magic of Regent's Park Open Air Theatre happen on a daily basis. Fiddler on the Roof was the final season in Tim Sheeder's extraordinary 17-year tenure as artistic director. A huge thank you to Tim, to the Fiddler on the Roof company, who I think are up there, to all of the show staff, the musicians, thank you all so much. And finally, to the incredible visionary creative team who created Fiddler on the Roof, who were able to honour the rich history and legacy and tradition of this much-loved and incredible musical, whilst applying a contemporary lens which made it feel even more relevant in today's complicated world. And that team was led by the genius that is Jordan Fine.
I would just love to thank Tim Sheeder for trusting me with this masterpiece, to this extraordinary creative team who just gave their everything to this company, this extraordinary company, 28 strong, led with such grace and beauty by Laura Pulver and Adam Danheiser. There was a question as to whether a new production of Fiddler on the Roof was appropriate for this moment. It's a musical about love. Not love in the romantic, abstract sense, but active love, brave and rebellious love that demands empathy and compassion. And that seems to be what we desperately need right now. Thank you so much. L'chaim.
To present the White Light Award for Best Lighting Design and the D&B Audio Technic Award for Best Sound Design, one of our most celebrated female directors, winner of 2 Oliviers, and the only female director to have won 3 Tonys, like me, whose first feature film, The Salt Path, is being released next month. She is unstoppable. Please welcome the always stylish and snatched Marianne Elliott.
As a director, I know that collaboration is the key to any successful theatre show. And the 2 key collaborators in any creative team are the lighting and the sound designers. As theatre is an oral and a visual feast of an experience, we would all be much poorer without the craft of these highly skilled technical artists. The nominees for Best Lighting Design are
White Light Award for Best Lighting Design, Paulie Constable and Ben Jacobs for Oliver at the Gilbert Theatre, Howard Hudson for Natasha Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812 at the Donmar Warehouse, Howard Hudson for Starlight Express at Troubadour Wembley Park Theatre, Aideen Malone for Fiddler on the Roof at Regent's Park Open Air Theatre.
And the Olivier goes to Paulie Constable and Ben Jacobs for Oliver.
This is insane. Thank you so much. Collaborating with Paulie on Oliver was a dream come true. It's so rare to get to work with another lighting designer, never mind Paulie Constable, and it was a total joy. We have a long list of people to thank, but before then I just want to say it's actually Paulie's retirement year this year, and she has done so much good for so many people in this industry, in so many ways. And on behalf of all of them, I just want to say thank you so much.
Thank you. Love you, Hal. Love you.
But it's not about us, is it? It takes a village. I'm not only thrilled to stand here next to Ben because he's such a vital part of the future, but also because in sharing the design for Oliver, two of us standing here says so much more about collaboration and teamwork, about collective endeavour. So having an opportunity to say thank you is so brilliant. To Chris Mentz, our production electrician, genius programmer Andrew Layton, extraordinary associate Theresa Nagel, Graham Taylor and the team at Chichester Festival Theatre, Simon and Erin at the Gielgud, big shout out to the amazing follow spot operator Andrew and Elise, stage management, production management, my long-term collaborators Matt and Les, who welcomed the experiment of Ben and I working together, which was the best experience of my life. Just remember it takes a village, and we are a village, and it's been amazing, and thank you.
And the nominees for Best Sound Design are...
D&B Audio Technic Award for Best Sound Design. Nick Lidster for Fiddler on the Roof at Regent's Park Open Air Theatre. Christopher Schutt for Oedipus at the Old Vic. Thijs van Vuren for The Years at the Almeida Theatre and Harold Pinter Theatre. Koichi Yamamoto for Spirited Away at the London Coliseum.
And the Olivier goes to Nick Lidster for Fiddler on the Roof.
Hello, folks. Wow, amazing. So yeah, I'd just like to thank, obviously, Drew and everyone at Regent's Park Open Air Theatre. Tim Sheeder, who was there before, he used to keep throwing me the ball and giving me another musical to design. I'm eternally grateful for Regent's Park. I'd like to thank Jordan and Tom. They're there, yeah, there they are. For supporting my work, and Mark Aspinall and the fantastic musical director Tarek Merchant, who I think is here. Thanks to my team, Dom, Elliot and Connor, and a special thanks goes to the company I've worked for many years, Autograph Sound Recording, Andrew, Terry and Scott. And everyone at Autograph, it's an absolute pleasure to work for them. So thank you, and have a good night. Thank you.
It's time now for us to pause for a few moments to honour those from our theatre family who are no longer with us. This too, however, is a celebration, as there is much joy, warmth and love in the great memories we have of them, though it is, of course, enveloped in sadness at their loss. And please, might I kindly ask you to save your applause until the end. Here is the BBC Concert Orchestra with Gareth Valentine conducting the third movement of Brahms' Symphony No. 3 in F.
There is one heck of a show going on up there right now.
We are nearing the end now, but we have some very tasty awards still to come, such as our next two for Best Actor and Actress in a Supporting Role in a Musical.
To present them, an actor best known as Chad Danforth in Disney's Emmy Award-winning High School Musical franchise, who is, yes, kids, who is making his West End debut in The Great Gatsby, opening at the London Coliseum next week.
And with him, a star of West End and Broadway, who has appeared in Frozen, Les Mis, and Pretty Woman, and who has just won The Masked Singer, where she appeared as Pufferfish.
I knew it was her all along. Please welcome Corbin Bleu and Samantha Barks.
It is so wonderful to be here in the beautiful Royal Albert Hall, and it is wonderful to present this award and celebrate these fabulous, fabulous ladies. Now it is your first time at the Oliviers. I want to know what do you make of it?
Well, it's an honor to be here. You keep calling these awards the what?
The Oliviers.
The Oliviers.
The A's. Oliviers. Oliviers.
Oliviers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, honestly, I'm American. Given the state of America right now, we would probably just call them the Mastercard Awards. Capitalism. Either that or, I'm a theater kid, the British Tonys.
And the nominees are...
Best Actress in a Supporting Role in a Musical. Liv Andrusia for Fiddler on the Roof at Regent's Park Open Air Theatre. Amy Di Bartolomeo for The Devil Wears Prada at the Dominion Theatre. Beverley Klein for Fiddler on the Roof at Regent's Park Open Air Theatre. Maymouna Memon for Natasha Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812 at the Donmar Warehouse.
And the winner is Maymouna Memon.
Trust me to make it awkward with a kiss, but that's all right. Oh my God, wow. Thank you so much to the Oliviers. Thank you to the Donmar. Thank you to Tim Sheeder, Nicholas Skilbeck, Ellen Kane, Sam Young for trusting me with this part. Still can't quite believe I'm holding this. And thank you to everyone in Great Comet, cast, creative crew. You're all bloody amazing, and you all deserve this. So yeah, thank you. It was such a joy. Thank you to my agent, David Lazenby. Thank you to my family, some of whom are here today, just putting on me singing since birth, really. And thank you to my wonderful partner, Sam, who supported me through all of this and put up with all of my neurosis on a daily basis. This profession that we've chosen to do can have its ups and downs, certainly. But I feel so privileged to be able to do it. And in a world which is particularly volatile right now, where there are a lot of artists who don't have that opportunity, well, I want to dedicate this award to all of them. Thank you.
And the nominees for the Best Actor in a Supporting Role in a Musical are...
Best Actor in a Supporting Role in a Musical. Andy Nyman for Hello Dolly at the London Palladium. Raphael Papo for Fiddler on the Roof at Regent's Park Open Air Theatre. Leighton Williams for Titanic at the Criterion Theatre. Tom Zander for Mean Girls at the Savoy Theatre.
And the Olivier goes to Leighton Williams for Titanic!
just won an Olivier for playing an iceberg. Girl! Oh my God. I love you guys. I am gagged and I'm running. Oh my God, I'm gonna ruin my makeup chow. Okay, listen, this is wild. I wanna thank the cast, crew, creatives, casting, everybody up there. I love you guys so much. Oh my God, my team, Curtis Brown, my agents, everybody, thank you so much for getting me here. This has been a minute, and obviously my mom is sat right there. I love you so much. You sacrificed so much to get me here. You gave me away at 10 years old to move to London, to live with Maria and Val, to move to here, and I attended Tally Conti on a scholarship, and I could not have done that without them as well, so thank you so much. And, oh my God, I just wanted Olivier. So I'm gagged! Girl! Listen, if this can happen to me, a little boy from humble beginnings, it can happen to you too. Oh, Michael Harrison, I just saw you over there. Where are you? No, did I? Where is she? There she is. Oh my God, I almost forgot you. Not the producer, child. I need to stay booked, so we're gonna thank the producer. And Eva Price. Listen, run it up. Mom, family, friends, everyone, I love you.
Don't put that headdress down, Miss Williams. Don't put it down, because I'm going to take it. The next awards are for Best Actor and Actress in a Musical.
Presenting them, we have two of the finest actors of their generation. He is a star of Modern Family, and she is a star of 30 Rock, who, at the end of this month, will be appearing together in Sondheim's final musical, Here We Are, at the National Theatre.
Do whatever you can to get a ticket to see my friends Jesse Tyler Ferguson and Jane Krakowski.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
So listen, gang, Jane and I were very classy, okay?
We're reading the room.
Yeah.
This is a classy event.
Yeah, so we're not going to be using this time to shamelessly plug the new Sondheim musical we're doing at the National.
No, we are going to be in this moment here at the Oliviers.
Jane, here we are.
Here we are. Jesse.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are.
We are so excited to be here.
We are. So excited to be here.
To present Best Actor in a Musical. The nominees are...
Best Actor in a Musical. John Dalglish for The Curious Case of Benjamin Button at the Ambassadors Theatre. Adam Danheiser for Fiddler on the Roof at Regent's Park Open Air Theatre. Miles Frost for MJ the Musical at the Prince Edward Theatre. Simon Lipkin for Oliver at the Gilbert Theatre. Jamie Moscato for Natasha Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812 at the Donmar Warehouse.
And the Olivier goes to John Dalglish for The Curious Case of...
Thank you so much for this. Thank you, Sol. God, what a joy this job has been. Jethro, Compton, Darren Clark, you're geniuses. It's been an absolute dream to be in a room with you. Your amazing brains and hearts and passion for this, it's incredible. Oh, Darbs, you're a legend. Zoe, you're a legend. Thank you, everyone at ATG and GBA for bringing an Actor Muso show back into the West End where it belongs. As I'm sure you'll agree, these amazing performers proved earlier. Wow. Well, they're amazing. Gosh. What a pleasure it is to get up on stage with you every night. Gosh, your hearts. I love you all. Philippa Hogg, Matthew Burns, you lead us with such grace and beauty and love for this. Oh, Amy, I love you. You make all of this make sense. I can't wait to go home and eat pizza with you later on. Gosh, last time I got one of these was 10 years ago. My mum was my +1. She's no longer with us. She would have loved this show. This is for my mum, Carol. Thank you very much.
And now, here we are.
Jane, it's over.
Yep, got it. I hear it. I hear it. To present Best Actress in a Musical, the nominees are...
Best Actress in a Musical. Umisa Dawnford-May for Natasha Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812 at the Donmar Warehouse. Lauren Drew for Titanic at the Criterion Theatre. Claire Foster for The Curious Case of Benjamin Button at the Ambassadors Theatre. Lara Pulver for Fiddler on the Roof at Regent's Park Open Air Theatre. Imelda Staunton for Hello Dolly at the London Palladium.
And the Olivier goes to Imelda Staunton for Hello Dolly.
I'm not really sure why I'm standing here with this. No, I am, actually. It's because of Dominic Cook, our director, Nick Skilbeck, our musical director, Bill Deemer, our choreographer, Ray Smith, our designer, and Tom Kelly, our musical arranger, and Michael Harrison, our producer. Also, the crew, the orchestra, the cast, of which Harry Heppel, Jenna Russell, and Andy, why would you work with anyone else, Nyman? And if I may, just say something to my late mum, whose name was Bridie, Bridie McNicholas, great name, must do my Irish passport. I want to say, Mum, I'm here at the Albert Hall. I've got a prize, but more importantly, I'm about to do a play with your granddaughter. I wish you were here. Thank you.
Time now for the biggest award of the night. Mastercard Best New Musical. But who's going to get it?
To tell us, please welcome Olivier winner and current star of Nicholas Heitner's Richard II at the Bridge Theatre, Jonathan Bailey!
Thank you. Thank you so much. Nothing is more exciting than a brilliant new musical. The pinnacle of talent, craft, and creativity. Tonight's supreme nominees have taken us on journeys of joy through song and empathy, and they, along with all great theatre, do the essential work of inspiring generations to follow suit and keep creating. Let's take a look.
Mastercard Best New Musical. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button at the Ambassadors Theatre. MJ the Musical at the Prince Edward Theatre. Natasha, Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812 at the Donmar Warehouse. Why Am I So Single at the Garrick Theatre.
And the Olivier goes to The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Thank you so much. I have prepared a few words because I'm not from New Zealand. On behalf of the entire Button family, I want to say thank you to everyone who has contributed and supported this journey over the last 8 years. To Chris Smirnios and Southwark Playhouse, to Kirsty Cotton and Hall for Cornwall, to everyone at the Ambassadors Theatre, to our... I didn't know you were here. Hey. To all our incredibly generous and supportive co-producers and investors, to everyone at ATG Entertainment, especially, where is he? The absolutely unstoppable Richard Darbon. To Zoe Snow, Gary Beestone, Richard Seary, and everyone at GBA. To the incredible creative production and stage management teams and the ridiculously talented cast who have poured their absolute souls and hearts into this show. They're incredible. Thank you to the musical genius, I'm going to say musical genius, that is my best friend, Darren Clark. And finally, thank you to the fantastic new musicals community and the audiences that have carried us into the West End. Thank you so much.
So that's it for the awards. Or is it? Well, no, hold tight, not quite. This year is 40 years since Les Miserables opened at the Barbican Theatre here in London before transferring to the West End, where it is still playing to nightly standing ovations. To celebrate this incredible achievement, the Oliviers and the Society of London Theatre are giving a special award to Les Miserables.
It's so well deserved. And accepting on behalf of the show is its legendary producer, Cameron McIntosh, who sadly can't be with us today as he's opening his production of Old Friends on Broadway. But he's made a special film for us. Take a look.
Victor Hugo wrote, "To rise from error to truth is rare and beautiful." So thank you on behalf of us all for this beautiful award for me and my girl. I've always believed good things are worth waiting for. Tonight, I share this award with my friends Alain Boublil and Claude-Michel Schoenberg, who conceived and wrote this extraordinary musical with its wonderful English words by the much-missed Herbert Kretzmer. And our gratitude also goes to both Victor Hugo and Lionel Bart's Oliver, which inspired them to do so. I would also like to thank directors Trevor Nunn, John Caird, James Powell and Lawrence Connor for keeping Les Miserables the shining star of the West End for the last 40 years, where it is the longest running musical in the world. Thank you to the many hundreds of thousands of young actors everywhere who have stormed the barricade and gone on to stardom. Our brilliant designers, and of course the public who have loved Les Miserables ever since they first heard the people sing at the Barbican Theatre, where I originally produced the show with the RSC. It was the public that made Les Miserables a success. So this year, we have invited 11 of Britain's leading amateur companies to do their own productions of the complete show for the first time in major theatres around the country. Les Mis really has become the people's musical, and several of the show's key songs have become modern anthems of true-life revolutions across the planet. I've had the privilege over the last 6 decades to work with some of the greatest writers and creators of modern times. They did not need the aid of AI to write these timeless classics. So it is wrong of the government to be proposing that anyone's work in the arts should be automatically mined for free. This would be a massive artistic and economic own goal, which could deeply damage the soul of the nation and run the risk that in the future, occasions like this will no longer exist, as AI will be presenting awards to itself without any need of us. As Hugo wrote in his work, The Future of Man, nothing in this world is as powerful as an idea. Thank you.
I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. Then I was young and unafraid, and dreams were made and used and wasted. There was no ransom to be paid.
out in the darkness, a fugitive running, fallen from God, fallen from grace. God be my witness, I never shall yield till we come face to face, till we come face to face. He knows his way in the dark, mine is the way of the Lord. Those who follow the path of the righteous shall have their reward. And if they fall as Lucifer fell, the flame of the sword. Stars in your multitude, scarce to be counted, filling the darkness with order and light. You are the sentinels, silent and sure, keeping watch in the night, keeping watch in the night. You know your place in the sky, you hold your course and your aim, and each in your season returns and is always the same. And if you fall as Lucifer fell, you fall in flames. And so it must be, for so it is written on the doorway to paradise, that those who falter and those who fall must pay the price. Lord, let me find him, that I may see him, safe behind bars. I will never rest till then. This I swear by the
Thank you, Lucy Jones, Rachel Ann Go, Shan Acko, Nathania Ong, and Bradley Jaden. And congratulations to Les Mis on 40 amazing years. Here's to the next 40 and beyond.
Yes. And congratulations to all the winners and nominees tonight, and to all the performers, the presenters, and the people behind the scenes who helped make tonight's incredible show happen. You are all wonderful.
And thank you to my amazing co-star, the phenomenal Beverley Knight.
And to my amazing co-host, the sensational Billy Porter. Safe journey home, and we'll see you all again very soon.
Good night.
Good night.